And let's start with Dak Prescott and CD Lamb because, listen, the Cowboys are stepping up in class after winning a couple of games, and they're going to need more from Lamb and Prescott. Mind-blowing stat here, in the second half of the first 5 games of this season combined, CD Lamb has just 4 catches for 25 yards, and it makes no sense to me, but what do you think they need to do to be more productive late, especially in this upcoming game?
Well, I asked CD Lamb about those ridiculous numbers, and he said, look, defensive coordinators are doing a better job in the second half of making adjustments. He also said, I've got to find different ways to be effective in the game. I understand that, and I will. He said, when my time comes, it's going to be big. Well, how about this for big? Last year when they played the Lions, he had a career-high 13 catches, career-high 227 yards, and a 92-yard touchdown reception from Dak Prescott. I think that qualifies as ridiculously big. And this is an opponent they know well. As Dak Prescott said, you know, Dan Campbell, the coach of the Lions, said it all starts with CeeDee Lamb. So they're going to be determined to try to take him away. Lions play a lot of man coverage. CeeDee Lamb is the best receiver in football against man coverage.
And listen, there was another awkward sideline moment between Lamb and Prescott, and it was interesting, right? Because Lamb said he was simply just telling Dak to throw jump balls. Do you think that chemistry is okay, Ed, between those two?
Well, I think it is in general. Maybe not as polished because CeeDee Lamb missed the entire offseason in a contract holdout. Still seems ridiculous that 2 players who have been such a big part of each other's careers would have so many miscommunications during the course of the year. And certainly that was another one. So I think they'll get it together. But, yeah, I think it's kind of an awkward situation.
And then when you think about what's going on with this Cowboys team right now, when you think about the injuries, Ed, we have another situation where this team is being plagued by injuries.
Am I interviewing you or are you interviewing me?
I don't know. It's kind of back and forth. It's fun, though.
Yeah,
it's what we do.
You know what's interesting about this team is this year the Cowboys are winless at home, and they've allowed the most points at home in the entire NFL through 2 games at home. Last year, they were the only undefeated team at home, and they scored more points than anybody else in the league at home. The Lions are going to test them big time in the run game, which is where they've fallen apart in their 2 home losses. Like you said, the Lions are a great team on offense, and you look at Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, both of them have over 350 yards and 4 touchdowns apiece from scrimmage. They're the only 2 tandem in the NFL that has that on one team.
Yeah, listen, it is going to be tough for this Cowboys defense. We've seen them struggle before against the Ravens, against the Saints. I am fearful we may see some of those same struggles because, as I mentioned before, this is a step up in class, especially when you think about that Lions offensive line. They are tough. It's going to be difficult, but we'll see if the Cowboys can win one we don't expect them to win like they did last week in Pittsburgh. All right, Dia, back to you.